Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. In Savannah, Illinois, which is situated northwest of the state near the Mississippi River, Frank, 59, is the proprietor of the antique store Frank Fritz Finds. Exclusive to the U.S. Sun are the priciest finds in Frank's antique store. For $700, a vintage slot machine is for sale. Customers will need to pay $400 for a vintage Wills's Three Castles cigarette sign and $350 for a Sure Feed Services sign. Frank is asking $400 for a test panel and $150 for a vintage sprinkler. Scales available range in price from $175 to $250. The shop also sells clothing, tea sets, albums, trinkets, and other things. Bust in BUSINES. According to Experian's Business Valuation Report, the U.S. Sun previously reported on the expected yearly revenues of Frank Fritz Finds. According to reports, Frank Fritz Finds anticipated yearly sales are $25,000. It has a business credit score of 27 and is considered to be medium risk. This score, said the report, predicts the likelihood of serious credit delinquencies within the next 12 months. The store was given a medium-high risk rating of 4 out of 5 according to the Financial Stability Risk Ratings. According to the research, this indicates that there is a 10% potential risk of experiencing severe financial distress within the next 12 months. A request for response from the U.S. Sun went unanswered by Frank's attorney. Some play into these from questiones. Customers of Frank Fritz Finds have recently voiced their displeasure with the retailer. I was a major fan of the show, one consumer noted in a review. I came in to support Frank and see what the fuss was about. The setting resembled a Hoarders episode. Staff was impolite. Simply depressing. How is business at this location? The antique shop that time forgot, said a third. Pass the kitchen and enter through the bar. A few decades ago, with countless cellars spread across multiple floors, this was the best antique shop in miles. Its location in a well-known local landmark was a major selling point. It is now only a faint memory of what it once was, however they do seem to be fixing and improving it. There are 2 rooms filled with various old items, some good and most not. A fourth remarked, nice people, but truthfully, it was almost like viewing stuff that had been abandoned in an attic. I wouldn't choose to explore the area in the first place. CONSERVATOSAIP by Frank. Frank wasn't as active in the company due to a stroke he had in July 2022. On August 18, Frank's close friends requested an immediate appointment of a temporary guardian and conservator for the celebrity, stating that his decision-making capacity is so impaired as a result of the stroke. The conservatorship paperwork, which the U.S. Sun received exclusively, disclosed intentions to renovate the shop. Midwestone Bank, the conservator, stated in the initial plan, Mr. Fritz is a well-known collector and has various outbuildings full of priceless collections. Although the artifacts have not yet been inventoried, the conservator intends to mostly leave them in their current state, with the exception of sometimes restocking Mr. Fritz's antique shop in Savannah, Illinois. Conservator is hopeful that Frank will be able to participate in the selection and pricing of items as he did previously. Firing of Frank. Frank last featured on American Pickers in an episode from March 2020 when he took a break to recover from back surgery that left him with 2 rods in his spine and 185 stitches. He also disclosed to the U.S. Sun that he spent 77 days in rehab in Iowa for alcoholism. During the 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun, Frank discussed his conflict with Mike, his co-star. I haven't spoken to Mike in 2 years, Frank said. He was aware that my back was hurting, yet he didn't call to see how I was doing. That is the way things are. The entire show is skewed in his favor. To demonstrate how much, I can't even stoop down that low. It's all right. It's similar to having Steven Tyler as the frontman of Aerosmith. I've discovered my place on the program. I'm second, and he's first. I have no issue with that, but perhaps he does. Toem Union again. But a friend informed the Quad City Times that over Memorial Day weekend, Frank and Mike had a heartfelt reunion. The US Sun quoted a source as saying, "Everything between them is fine. They have been close friends for 40 years. They completed high school and have engaged in numerous activities together." The informant claimed that Mike has made a few trips to see Frank after his stroke, and the two have also been communicating by phone and text today. Frank's TOME-CK. Frank is even reportedly in talks to return to the program 1 year after having a stroke in July 2022, according to a prior claim from the US Sun. "I don't see why he wouldn't return to the show," a close friend of Frank's said to the US Sun. "He might return to the performance. He follows the brand new episodes. He'll make light of it. There must be something there to pick on. He'll inform them of it." Mike, his brother Robbie, Danielle Colby, and special guests like Jersey John currently appear on the show. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel.